Hello students, hope you're doing well and staying safe. I'm going to do this problem on implicit differentiation, and as you can see on my screen, the question is find the rate of change of y with respect to x, and that's dy by dx for the following equation. I won't call it a function. For the following equation, 3 square root of x minus 8 square root of y equals 4. So firstly, to figure out the rate of change of y with respect to x, I'll take the derivative of this equation with respect to x. So 3 is a constant. So taking the derivative with respect to x, I get this square root of x means x is raised to the half. So I have 3 times 1/2. I'm going to use my power rule, which is x to the n. The derivative is nx n minus 1. So what I'm saying is I'm using this rule, which is if you take the derivative of x to the n, it's nx n minus 1, right? So 3 times 1/2. Now square root of x can be written as x to the 1/2, and similarly square root of y can be written as y to the 1/2 as well. So going back to my equation where I was taking the derivative, 3 times 1/2, x to the power of 1/2 minus 1. Minus 8 is a constant, so it will stay. Y, again 1/2, y raised to the power of 1/2 minus 1. But this is not a function of x, it's a y. So whenever you are taking the derivative of y, it's not just y, it's a function of y, it's manipulative version of y. So you have to multiply by a y prime. It's like a chain rule, right? So this is my y prime, and right side is 0 because it's a constant. So this implies 3/2. And I'm going to put x to the 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. So x to the positive 1/2 in the denominator, minus 2 times 8 is 4. So 4, y of half minus 1 is negative 1/2. So I'm going to put y to the half in the denominator equals 0, right? So moving up the screen, so going to the next screen, we have 3/2. So I have 3/2 square root of x minus 4 divided by square root of y prime equals 0. Let's go back and check if that's correct. There is a y prime here as well. So 3/2 square root of x minus 4 divided by y prime square root of y times y prime equals 0. So I'm going to solve for y prime and move everything else on the other side. So solving for y prime, I get 4y prime divided by square root of y equals 3 by 2 square root of x. Since this was a negative, I moved it on the other side. Then you have y prime equals 3 by 2 times 4 square root of y by square root of x, which is 3/8 of square root of y divided by a square root of x. Now this is your dy by dx, right? So your dy by dx is 3/8. Let's go to the next screen. So your dy by dx is 3/8 square root of y divided by a square root of x. Let's confirm if that's correct. 3/8 square root of y divided by square root of x. Now the next question on this particular, or the next part on this particular question is find the slope of the curve at the point. Find the slope of the given curve. Slope of the curve of the equation that was given initially, and the equation was 3 square root of x minus 8 square root of y equals 4. Slope of the curve at that point. So the slope of the curve is given by the derivative. So this guy right here is the slope of the tangent to the curve, right? So basically the point given is 16, 1. So in order to find the slope, I'll plug in 16, 1 into the derivative. So that becomes 3/8. square, this is your x and y, so y is 1, x is 16, so this becomes 3 times 1 by 8 times 4, so which is nothing but 3 over 32. So slope of the curve is that. Now if I ask you to figure out the equation of tangent at this point, let's look at the equation of tangent. So your curve is 3 square root of x minus 8 square root of y equals 4. The point of consideration that I'm taking is 16, 1, and I'm looking, and the slope at this point is coming out to be 3 by 32. So the equation of tangent will be y minus y1. So y minus 1 equals m, which is 3 by 32, x minus 16. Now if you distribute 3 by 32, or I can multiply 32 on this side and 3 on that side. So in order to simplify, what I'll do is I'll do y minus 1. I'm going to rewrite it here. Y minus 1 equals 3 divided by 32, x minus 16. So which is 32y minus 32 equals 3x minus 48. So I'm gonna multiply 32 here and 3 over there. So we have 3x minus 32y equals, I'm moving 32y on this side and 48 on this side. 48 minus 32 is 16. So this is the equation of the tangent I'm getting for that particular. So that's the equation of the tangent to the curve. I'm going to show you the curve on the application desmos.com, and then on the website desmos.com, and I have drawn that tangent as well. So let me show you where I have a picture of it. So let's see if you can see it. No, it's not coming. So can you see or no? Okay, but you can draw this on the website, and then I'm trying to upload it, but it's not occurring here. So what you can do is you can draw this tangent and the curve, and you will see that this is the correct equation of the tangent on the curve. Okay, take care and let me know if you have any other question. Thank you. Bye bye.